gotta say, I am really happy to have pigs back. It just makes my heart glad. So just a quick start here to spring. So this area is an area where the pigs were 2 years ago. I don't think they were in here last year at all, but this used to be all just nasty swamp. It's still kind of wet in here. But hey, look who's back. It's Charlotte. It's Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. And so Charlotte and one of her little girls from last year came back to the farm today. My niece's husband, Cody, brought them back over. The rest of her babies from last year, the last of them that were at Cody and Courtney's, we're going to market today. But anyway, so I got this area a couple weeks ago, got this all set up knowing that they were coming back. We've got some fence line here that's hot. We're gonna double check that in a minute here just to make sure that it's kicking out the voltage that it needs to kick out. But they are having a blast in here. This is where they are right now, is an area that for the most part, you can see some of the grass is over here. They did have access up to kind of where that rotten tree is along that way when they were in this section over here to the left. And again, that was not this past winter, but the winter before, and the fall before that. So it's coming up on 2 years since they've been in this area, a year and a half anyway. But you can see how the grass is regenerating. And actually, I guess I take that back. It wasn't where that tree is. It's actually beyond that. You can actually see the grass. They were up along, there's a stone wall, an old stone wall, and they were actually up along into there. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? Are you a big, pretty girl? Yeah? Are you a big, pretty girl? You're gonna have some more babies this year? You're gonna have some more babies this year? So we need to come up with a name for this girl. So if you have any comments or suggestions for a name for this little red and black spotted girl who's having a blast rooting and tooting in the mud and the dirt here, let me know. Hi. So she is half Berkshire. We bred Charlotte there last year with a Berkshire boar. You can go back and watch some videos on them from last year. But she's having a blast. So anyway, names. We need a name for this girl. Let's get her named, because she's sticking around for a while. Just strikes me as kind of funny that they've got this whole area up here, which is where they were last year for most of the summer. And they've got their food over here, and they've got their pig shelter over here. Hi, Charlotte. Hello, big girl. Hello. You're such a sweet girl. Yes, you are. You're such a sweet girl. Huh? So we've got their food here. They haven't even touched it. They've been here for a couple hours now. Haven't even touched it. Definitely going in the pig shelter though, because it is a little rainy. And they've got a bunch of hay in there to make some bedding in and get all comfortable and stay warm and snuggly. Huh? Yeah. But anyway, I started to say it strikes me funny that they've got this whole area up here, but yet they went down and they found that area down over the hill here where they had not been. I just think that's funny. They haven't been in here either. The line last summer, you can kind of see where the road is here. That's pretty much where the line was heading down that way. So this area off here to the left, they were not in there at all. Down over the embankment here. I know you can't see elevation changes very well. It just doesn't show up on video. But anyway, there's about a 15-foot drop from here down to there. So anyway, this is all an area in here where they have not been, so I've got this opened up to them to hang out and roam and dig and root and push stuff around and have fun, because that's what pigs like to do. You can see over here where this is where the fence line did come down to last year. Again, I know elevation doesn't show very well, but there's a mound right here where, kind of see a little bit there. There's a mound right here anyway. That's where the fence was. Down in this area, it did dip down here a little bit, but it's they got a lot bigger area now down in here where they have not been, and then down in there where mostly they have not been. Some of the area there, like I just said a few minutes ago, they were down in part of that area last year. But we'll leave them in here for a couple, 3 weeks in this area, let them work this stuff all over, and then we're gonna move them up that way. But we got some more fencing to do up there too. Well, look, pigs don't like grass. Pigs won't eat grass. Grass is for cows and horses. Yeah, and pigs. Pigs like grass too. See? She's literally just munching grass. She's not rooting in it. She's literally just munching grass. And this is, again, this is an area where this was just woods. This was just overgrown, thick. You could barely walk through here a couple of years ago. It was so thick. I spent a lot of time and money opening it up. Left a few select trees up in here for shade, but then brought the pigs in and let the pigs do their thing. And now there's grass here, where it was just woods. So name, we need a name for her. Let's get a name. I gotta say, I am really happy to have pigs back. It just makes my heart glad. I like to see animals on the land. I like to see them being productive and making things better, and still finding trash from the old farm where stuff was dumped. I have no idea what these are. I keep finding these though. I'm guessing it's some kind of a battery core, maybe that was used for the telephone company, because the guy who owned this farm also owned the telephone company. And I did find some of these with what looked like old batteries. So yeah, if you know what this is, let me know. It's pretty light. Not heavy at all. Let me know. Oh look, they're making a mess with their food already. Big surprise. Apparently grass is better than corn and oats and soy. For her anyway. But she's loving that grass. Yep, just like that. So if your mother ever told you, don't chew with your mouth open, because you look like a pig, this is exactly what she meant. Ready? Cue it up. No? There you go. Don't do that at the kitchen table. It's gross. Before we take off, we do want to check the power on the lines, because we want to make sure that that is plenty hot because we do not want the piggies getting out. Hang on. Speaking of piggies, what are you doing? What are you doing, Big Mama? All right. Stand by for the struggle. There's the struggle. So we take this end, and that goes in the ground like. You see it? Where's it? Right there. So that end goes in the ground. Then this end goes on the fence, and we get 10.2, 10,000 volts. Snap, snap. So we check the one line, and then we go and we check the other line just to make sure. 9.3. 9,000 volts. Don't touch it, it'll hurt.